Okay YouTube, we got a job on today and I've started it, but we want a toilet downstairs and I've got to bring a drain through the kitchen and to the outside. So with a cutting machine, petrol cutting machine, I've used to cut grooves down so I can get the saw pipe in. Using a breaker, always got the goggles and the protective gear, the dust masks. So I've started the work, I've cut the disc down and I've started now breaking out. I'll show you outside in a minute when it's going to come out, but this is basically, the toilet is going in this room here. Taking all the dust sheets out, moved everything out because it's just breaking out now. The toilet's going to go to this alcove here. We're going to box it off, put a doorway in, move this door further forward, box this wall off, and the toilet will come into here. And the drain's going out to the wall and into the soil stack. So that's where I'm at now. If you want to have a look, have a look at what we're doing. So we're digging out. You can see where I've disked with the cutter, petrol cutter. And we're going to break through the wall and go into the soil stack. Show you the soil stack outside now. So it's going to come out of the wall here, out here, break it out, we'll come across and into the soil stack. This is a cast iron soil stack, so we'll get two connectors, connect it into the ground, connect it to that and put a plastic branch into it. And so these will tap into that top one as well. So this is a good little project. A lot of people probably want to put a downstairs toilet in their house. I've got a little bit of a room and this is how we're doing it. We're bringing it through, as I've showed you, outside into the main soil stack, and here's the manhole here. The inspection chamber's just here. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with it and I'll catch you later when I'm putting the drain in and when we broke through the wall. Okay, we've got the hole through now. I've just put a pilot hole through from the other side straight through and find out where it's coming through. And then we've knocked roughly 110mm hole down there and get the pipe through. I'm going to go across to that over there shortly. We're going to get everything connected up. That's the next job. We're all out, we're all ready to put the pipe in. Nice one. We've dug out, as I've showed you. We've dry laid the drains. We've got the toilet bend there, which is a 90, brings it up where the toilet's going to go. We've got a 35-degree bend there that takes it out. So we've got the bend out. We couldn't go straight through because it had gone through all the cupboards. So we've taken it at a slight angle. That's okay. So I'm going to lay them on pea gravel. Pea gravel holds the drainage firm and steady and in place. Now I'm going to have to work out how to put a damp-proof membrane in first, because there isn't actually one in the floor. So I'm going to put one where we've got one just to cover ourselves. Okay, underneath and on the top. Right, as I've showed you, right, this is the pea gravel. This is the pea gravel like that. Very fine. Goes on. I'll put some visqueen down. First layer. And then when I put the drain, I'll put it over the top again. Okay, but we're going to put the gravel in. And then the pipe sits into this. Like so. And then when we put the pipe in, we put gravel over the top of that and it will hold it all around, and we'll visqueen it and concrete it. Okay, crack on. drains, pipe in. Okay, we're putting some piping in, as you can see here. This is the water feed, the cotton cold that's running in the trench. I'll cover that with the gravel and concrete it over. I'll put copper in there, as you can see, down there. This is just a cold feed, and then I'm going to put in a toilet feed for the toilet off the mains, again on the other side of the trench, not by the toilet, and that will connect it. When the concrete's in, the plumber then can come and connect it all up. Okay. Okay, now we've flattened it down with the trowel. Just flatten it down. And now we've got to blind that with sand. Well, you'll put all sand on it like this. So that's like a cushion. Acts as a cushion for the membrane. And then we'll put on. I've got this stick. Usually used for damp course, but we'll cut this nice and thick. That'll act as a damp proof membrane. Okay. Just using a little tip to keep these pipes from floating about before the concrete. Just a bit of packing. I'll push the pipe through like that to create the holes, like so, which I've already done down there. Special connectors fit on the new pipe. You've got to put it down a bit. There we are. Done. Put around that. I've got to put a new brick in there. I'll just pull that down. Chopped out this. I've chopped out the old brick because I didn't like how it was stopping. And so what I've done, I've got another brick and smoothed it round, placing it in like so. So it looks a lot neater, better cut round. I've got a bit more damp course to go in there because I've chopped it out. So I'm going to lay that in now.